The 14th law of human nature. Resist the downward pull of the group. The law of conformity. I hate to break it to you, but on a unconscious level, we all kind of conform to our surroundings. In some way, we are adapted by the people around us. And it doesn't even have to be something that's observable, but inherently, if you're hanging around people that you know aren't good for you, it will hurt you in the long run. And we need to understand this fact because the entire society that we've set up makes us sacrifice who we are. Like, you can't say your political beliefs in the office. You can't say your religious beliefs in the office because it's not seen as socially acceptable. It's not seen as, good business tactics. It's not seen as anything that should be seen in polite society. And it's like, we literally have to sacrifice our ideas to be part of society. And we don't understand that unconsciously this is driving a wedge in our psyche. Somewhere deep down, we are becoming extremely uncontent with these things. And we need to be conscious of this fact, because if we're not conscious of this fact, then we will forever feel like we're stuck. We will forever feel like I'm unfulfilled. There's part of me that's missing. And it's because you are conforming. It's because you are accepting other people's beliefs. It's because, your group, they love going out on the weekends, but you just like chilling. You just like hanging out. You might want to have a few beers. You might want to watch a movie. You're not all about going out, dancing, hearing that loud thumping music and hearing these weird lyrics. And you're like, that's not for you. And you will forever feel that wedge in your mind. You will forever feel unfulfilled because you are just conforming. You are going out for the sake of going out. You're going out for the sake of having friends, but that is not really you. And this is something that I wish I realized so much sooner, because it's not that I'm not social, but there's times where I just don't want to be around people. There's times where I just want to be to myself, read, kind of hang out. And I'm the kind of person that I won't shut up if I'm in a social mood, but I won't speak if I'm not being social. And it's for most of my life, I would just go out every single weekend because that's what my friends were doing. And it's I was so unhappy doing these things. I wonder why I never felt like I was having a good time. I wonder why I never would go out and dance and never do any of these things. I would kind of just hang out there and be like, yeah, I'm one of the boys. Yeah, I'm just here. Yeah, I'm here because it gives me some social status. It gives me some sense of fulfillment. And it's what I really get a sense of fulfillment is from I'm picking up a book, reading it, and learning how I can apply it to my life. Learning how I can actively change my situation. Learning how I can actively change my psyche and instill in my mind a mindset that's going to set me up for the rest of my life. And it's that's what drives me right now. But because I'm hanging out with these certain people, because I'm hanging out with a group that's not also evolving, I was conforming. And when you conform, you always limit your growth. We've all heard that saying, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and it's so true. Unconsciously, on a level that we cannot observe, you are becoming like everyone that's surrounding you. So if you have negative people, if you have toxic people, if you have people that do things that they shouldn't be doing, and you're just sticking around there, you're only hurting yourself. You're only bringing yourself down. And this is a sad reality, because the people that we grew up with, we love them. Let's face it, like my high school friend, I love them. But I can't hang out with them anymore because they don't drive me forward. They don't push me in the right direction. If anything, they make me feel nostalgia. They make me feel like I want to go back to the way things used to be. I want to stop trying to grow. I want to stop trying to expand my mind. I just want to hang out with them, have a few beers, maybe watch a game. It sucks. It really does. But if you're trying to transform your life, if you're trying to get to the places that you want to go, if you're trying to set your life up in a way where you don't have any stresses, where you don't have any worries, you can't continue to put yourself in this negative environment. And I really just bring this to you as something I just want you to be aware of it. I want you to understand this, because your scenario, your environment, it's always going to be changing, and you need to be constantly evaluating, am I stuck? Is there something that I'm leaving out? Is there a part of myself that isn't being fulfilled? And it's you have to start integrating every single thing into your current reality, or it's going to bite you in the long run. I use this example a lot, but before I started training fighting, I was a very aggressive person. I was somebody that would instigate things, would get to the brink of fighting people just for no reason, because I wanted that physical confrontation. And once I started fighting people, I instantly, fighting people in a gym, fighting people in jiu-jitsu, fighting people in MMA, not actually fighting people. Once I started training, this is when all of this anger went away. I had an outlet for this emotional energy. I had an outlet for this want and this need to be physically challenged, to feel fear, to feel anxiety, to feel like I can handle myself in a physical altercation. Like whatever part of my psyche was looking for that, it is now fulfilled and it now is healthy. But until I did these things, I could never just have a good time. I was always that guy that would like sort of start things, that would sort of, you bump into me at a bar and I'm talking shit instead of just saying, oh, my bad. Like, I don't like that I used to be that person, but like it all comes down to your environment. It all comes down to what are you integrating. And like if the people around you are starting fights because they're insecure, because they want to feel like they're big, because they feel like they're small and they've never had the presence that they've wanted, like you need to be very aware of these things, and you need to understand the people around you will shape your future. If you can change your surroundings for the better, you can change your life forever. And it's all about constantly evaluating these things, constantly understanding, like, am I integrating my shadow traits? Am I integrating every part of my psyche that needs to be integrated? Or am I allowing some things to go unfulfilled? Am I allowing some piece of myself to not be addressed? And when it's not addressed, it's going to only hurt you in the long run. I love this book. I can't suggest this book enough. This is my favorite Robert Greene book. I love it just for the fact that the 48 Laws of Power is very much about like strategy and almost like you're a business owner, almost like you're the commander of an army or you have people underneath you. The Laws of Human Nature is about the individual. It's about how you can relate to others and how you can understand yourself to improve your relations with others. And because it's more applicable to more people, I will always suggest this book first because there's something to be said about strategy in terms of a group, but there's something else to be said. Like when you understand yourself, you can understand everyone else. When you understand everyone else, you can understand yourself. And like that's what's wrong with the world. Nobody understands why they get angry. Nobody understands why they get emotional when things aren't going their way or this or that. And it's like this book has the answers to that. This book has the reasons why all your relationships are breaking down, and all you need to do is pick up the pages and understand. All you need to do is pick up the pages and just read through and start applying these things into your life, and your life will get better. And I'll leave a link to this book in the description. Thank you so much for making this far. If you want more from me, go ahead, join my Discord. Peace out.